Okay, so based on all of those principles, that's kind of what I do at St.Camillus. So all of our services that we have at St.Camillus, there's a few different things. We can do medical nutrition therapy, which is really just a fancy term that the insurance companies call for nutrition counseling. It's when we sit down, I go over your nutrition history, your medical background, what you eat, and we go into really kind of counseling sessions where I counsel you through how to attain that healthy eating behavior. Those insurance will cover it sometimes. It's plan specific, really. I can't even say that it's always covered by Blue Cross. Sometimes it's covered if you have Blue Cross, sometimes it's not. Medicare will cover it only if you have diabetes or renal disease. Some other plans are different. So the best thing that you can do really is give us a call and we can look into your insurance benefit for you to see if you have an insurance benefit. Like I said, if you have diabetes, pretty much most insurances will cover you. But even so, the covered benefit is usually only 3 hours a year, which really isn't that much given that, our initial session usually runs about an hour. So what I usually do, I try to have that first session run an hour and then I do like a few 30-minute follow-up sessions, at least so that we can touch base more often. So that's kind of a basic insurance benefit. If your insurance doesn't cover it though, we do offer some private pay options. Obviously that can be very expensive. So one thing that I do is I call it like the nutrition checkup. And what it is kind of a diet analysis. You send me a 1-week food record. I kind of analyze it and figure out where you're at. I develop some basic recommendations on how you could improve your meal plan. And then I give that to you, and that's just a one-session, one-time thing that we sit down and do. That's why I call it the nutrition checkup. That's not the in-depth nutrition behavioral counseling that you would get with the other option, but it's a more cost-effective, cost-affordable option for some people. I also can do supermarket tours where I can take you through, like Wegmans is usually the one that I choose just because that has the kind of healthiest options. We can meet there and we can take an hour and we can go through the shelves and I can literally say, this is healthier than this would be a better choice than this, and we can do that. Some people find that helpful. I also offer group classes. There's a diabetes class that we're going to be offering in a couple of months, but the big one too that probably a lot of you might be interested in, we do a weight loss program. It's a 12-week session. Included in that 12-week session is a one-on-one session with me where we do an individualized diet plan for you. So our 12-week sessions is group classes where we talk about nutrition and we talk about all this stuff. But it's not just generic recommendations for everyone. Everyone will have sat down and had their own individual session so they can apply what we talk about to their individualized meal plan. So that goes on for 3 months, and then monthly for 3 months after that we meet and at least kind of get together, talk about our progress, and I usually have like guest speakers come in and talk for those 3 months. So you're essentially getting 6 months including a one-on-one session with me. The cost of that is $250. Most insurance companies will not pay for that. If you have like a wellness benefit for your insurance, some might give you a little bit of a reimbursement if I can give you a receipt for it. But for most people that ends up being out of pocket. And I know that seems like a lot, but when you consider that the cost of like seeing a one-on-one dietitian is really like $160 an hour, and you're getting 17 hours worth of nutrition counseling for $250, it's really comparatively inexpensive, although I know that it can be expensive for some people. We have one of those sessions that's going to be starting up the second week of January. So anybody that's kind of trying to kick in the new year and really, get on a good plan, I'm hoping to be able to offer that to a lot of local people. So, is that good?
Why don't we do questions now?
Okay.
What do you want me to do, shut down?
Yeah.